I'm going to show you the Palomar knot, the alternate for attaching a hook to a line that is probably the strongest knot, and it works in all materials. It works in monofilament, fluorocarbon, and also works in braided lines, which are the new lines on the market. They're not really new, but they just keep improving them. The braided line is a very slippery line, and you have to have special knots. And one of the knots that works with braid is the Palomar. What you do to tie the Palomar is you have to double your line. And you can either double your line and push it through the eye of the hook, but if you have a really small hook, you can feed it in once and then come back around and feed the end in again if that's easier. On really small hooks, that is an easier way to do it. So now you have your doubled line. Got to give myself a lot to work with here. You tie an overhand knot with the doubled line. Very simple. Overhand knot with the doubled line. Okay. Now, you take your loop, your open loop, and you're going to run your hook, the entire hook, through the loop. And then you're going to pull it tight. And one thing the knot will want to do is this part of the knot, the tailing loop, will want to hang up on the shank of the hook. You want to make sure it gets up above where the eye of the hook is bent down onto the shank. So it's all up above. It's a little hard to tighten down in this cordage. But what that knot does is it actually has two lines wrapped around the hook. And whether that's the reason, it is the strongest knot there really is. Some people will argue other knots, and there are some that test out about the same. There might be one or two that in some tests will test stronger, but I'll tell you what, you won't lose, if you tie this knot correctly, you won't lose a fish because of the knot.